Elvis.
And this is Loving the Spectrum.
Before we get started, we wanted to give you all an idea of who we are and what this channel will look like.
So my name's Autumn and my pronouns are they, them. I just finished my undergrad in May, where I double majored in speech communication and gender and social justice. I'm autistic, queer, and non-binary, and I've been diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and OCD. When I was in school, I spent most of my time working with our student association and our student-run Pride Center to support other queer and trans students on campus. And we actually met in our local Pride Center.
Yeah. My name is Ervis, and my pronouns are also they, them. I got partway through the second year of a kinesiology degree at the same university before I dipped. I learned a lot about how not to do accessibility as well as developing a healthy dislike for the medical system. I'm non-binary and have been on testosterone for almost 11 months. The experience of trying to get that hormone prescription was another pretty big component of why I realized the huge flaws in our medical system. I've dealt with pretty severe anxiety as well as undiagnosed autism, ADHD, and depression. I also have a history of concussions, which started when I was 12 in a car accident. And that has complicated a lot of things in terms of doctors just blaming all my other mental health symptoms on just the history of concussions. Yeah, even my transness, my doctor tried to not give me hormones because, the concussions, because that's a factor, which it isn't. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, so all in all, people are complicated, people are very complex. We have a lot of different identity factors that make up who we are, but currently a lot of the discussions that we see talking about autism or being trans or queer, a lot of these things are really only seen in like one aspect or one sphere. This is our cat Ghost, by the way. Yeah. A lot of these things are really just seen in like one aspect. So when you think of autism, you think of like a straight white autistic man. Mm-hmm. When you think of being queer, you might think of a straight white or a white gay man or a white gay woman, but you might not think of a non-binary person that's also queer or asexual person of color. Like there's so many different ways that our identities overlap that it's really important that when we talk about each aspect of them that we're not just talking about them separately. Like when we talk about autism and ableism, we can't separate that from racism because there are a lot of ways that white supremacy and ableism go hand in hand. So it's really important that we just talk about these things all together instead of just separating them out and acting like they don't impact each other. Mm-hmm. So that's why we wanted to start this channel called Loving the Spectrum, because all this stuff is a spectrum and it's important that we talk about it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, some topics that we will be discussing in future videos include masking to do with autism, as well as self-diagnosis, trauma, boundaries, communication, and family dynamics, as well as a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, so we're really excited to get started and we're hoping to be putting out weekly videos, so please comment below what you would like to hear about next.
And before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we will see you next time. Bye!